What's up guys, this is Craig here doing my first Mass Effect live solo commentary thing, and playing on, what the hell is this map called? Canada, Vancouver, on silver, just because, well, we played some gold earlier in the last game that we were in, was absolutely horrendous. Oh, we got Reapers. And also I'm trying to find a good weapon for this Paladin dude, so I don't really want to jump into gold with a bad weapon or anything. Am I in a party? I'm not talking to these people, am I? Good. So yeah, I've been playing this game quite a lot recently, and it is kind of frustrating. The last game that we were in, we had a teammate who, well, me and Graham were always like normally playing, and we had a teammate who had like 6,000 points up to like wave 7, and by the end he had like 12,000 or something. I had about 75,000 in the last round, something like that. So not absolutely amazing, but like that's still pretty decent. Oh, freeze these bitches! How about I die? Fucking hell. So yeah, we got to, we were on Fire's Dagger against Geff. We got to the last round and it was a nightmare getting at that, and then the game decided to give us the 4 objectives thing. We have to deactivate them, and we got 2 of them. I was only one left. I was using the N7 Slayer, which is a really flimsy class, and I could not kill enough enemies, and I have no cloak, so I couldn't get this stuff by myself, so I just died. I mean, that class is kind of fun, but the 3-second... oh shit, I'm getting hussed. The 3-second recharge speed on, on the charge is quite annoying, and also just... I could not... the charge was being so bloody glitchy or whatever, it wouldn't do it half the time, and then I would be diving through walls or teleporting through walls, because it has the little, it has like the thing that the Fury does where you can like teleport and stuff. Which, you know, you think it would be good, but it just likes to teleport through walls when you don't want to, and when you want to get on cover, and then when you want to get through the wall, it won't do it. It'll just start bouncing off cover, so kind of annoying, especially in like a tight situation. So yeah, it's also really flimsy. But I don't know, it's a fun class to use, but in that game it wasn't very good. But the Paladin is pretty good. I like it. Like I said, just trying to find a good weapon for it, because I saw a video where a guy used a Harrier and he did some work with it, and I was like, well, that looks pretty good, but then I don't have a Harrier. I've been buying, you know, so many Spectre packs and premium packs over the past like week or whatever, like, however long this DLC's been out. And I've got all the new characters except for the Demolisher and the Fury, and I got some of the new weapons. I got the Typhoon yesterday, which is great. I think I got Piranha 3 and the Acolyte, which I don't like the Acolyte at all. Piranha's pretty good though. I might use that in the next game or something. Actually, a shotgun might go quite well with this class. But yeah, still haven't got the Harrier yet, and that was from the last DLC, so kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, I just want the Harrier 1 because it just looks great. I tried the Typhoon on this class and it worked, but the recharge speed, I got like plus 11. This class needs some recharge speed quite badly. It also has the shield, which it looks cool. It can deflect some damage, but it just doesn't seem to work that well. I mean, let's see. No, they're not shooting me. I did manage to block out some Geff Prime shots the other day, and I managed to stop a Brute from charging at me. Or was it a Brute? Oh no, it was an Atlas did a melee on me and it didn't do anything. And a Phantom I think did a melee on me as well, and that didn't do anything. But I don't know, I wouldn't really like to just sit there when a Phantom's going at me. Let's try it. No, well apparently I'll hit him there. Also another thing with this game is these people. I'm gonna have a quick look actually. I didn't see who was the leader of this game, but pretty much like 90% of the console population is from the United States. And me being in the UK and Graham being in the UK, if one of us aren't hosts, then it's horrendous. Like the connection in this game is just so bad when you're playing with someone from another country. I mean, you know, it's bad in other games, but it's really bad in this game. It's almost unplayable sometimes. So I don't know where everyone from the UK went. Maybe they just gave up on this game. I can see why. There is a lot. I mean, it's fun. It's fun as hell, but there are quite a lot of flaws with it. One of them being that they keep nerfing weapons. Because apparently they nerfed the Cryo yesterday. Well, I say apparently. Actually, I used it earlier, and yeah, it's a piece of shit. I was using it with the what's like the Devastator or the Destroyer, whatever the hell that soldier class the new one's called. And with Devastator mode up, it's, you know, it's pretty much like it was before they nerfed it, which is fine. But without it, the recoil is horrendous, and the rate of fire is just pathetic now. So I don't know. It's probably going to be another useless weapon, like a lot of these guns are. I was reading on the forums as well, the BioWare ones, that the people think the Falcon is useless, which I think the Falcon's great. Just the fact that sorry, I'm having a drink. You can fire it into a group of phantoms and it'll stagger them every shot. Unlike some guns that stagger that seem to be a bit like the Striker, that you need to fire it a few times. I think the Disciple is supposed to stagger every like shot, but I was using it today and it didn't really seem to be doing it as well as the Falcon does. And you know, it does fairly good damage, and with Devastator mode, the fire rate improves a bit, which is very nice. Yeah, that N7 Destroyer, whatever, is a very good class. I would use it. Oh, is this guy using a Paladin as well? Oh, he is. Sorry, my aim went really stiff there. Yeah, you should probably talk about the Paladin a bit. So it has energy drain, which is like, you know, great perk. Talk about COD there. Great ability, you know, take so much of. Well, actually, I think it's like all of their shields. Not all their shields. You replenish all of your shields, and you do. The damage isn't great, but it does like a fair bit, and you know, to synthetics it staggers them or whatever. You can set off tech burst pretty nicely. It also has Incinerate, but I didn't bother putting any in there because I wanted the other two abilities maxed out, and I wanted the recharge speed, and I wanted health and shields, because I heard that this guy wasn't very tanky, and yeah, he's a. I don't know, he has 1,000 shields, but it doesn't seem like it, so I think it probably was a good idea. Incinerate is kind of. It's not bad, but it's on like 10 classes or something, isn't it? Maybe less, but it's on a lot of classes, so I didn't bother going with it. And Snap Freeze is fantastic. It does like 600 damage, which isn't bad compared to Cryo Blast, which does like nothing. It freezes unshielded enemies, and because it's like a spray thing. Which, if you just have a quick look, it looks like it doesn't go very far, but it actually has like 15 meters on it, and I think you can spec it for a bit more. Or you can, oh, it's like 10 and you can spec it at 15, so I went for the AoE one. Oh, she's getting that. So you can hit like, I think you can hit like 3 enemies at a time or something like that. And it'll freeze unshielded enemies, it'll stagger or slow down shielded or armoured enemies, and it'll also weaken armour 25%, and you can put a point, I think it's the 5th talent in the chain, that'll weaken armour 50% or another 25%, so weakening armour 50% overall is just fantastic, so I'd go with that. And if you have one of the shield talents, I think it's the last ability in the fitness, you can change it. If you have a look, I have the fire shield. When you hit people with your shield, you can weaken their armour another 50%, but it's only for 5 seconds, so I figured, well, it might be 3 seconds, so I figured I would just go with the fire one, which does a little bit of, it does like 50% damage over time, or something like that, for like 5 seconds. I was just, I mean, if it had been a bit longer than 5 seconds on the freeze one, I would have went for it, but because the shield is a bit sort of, I don't know, I don't really use it often, as you can see, I just decided to not really go with it. I mean, 50% on Snap Freeze, and then, you know, if you got armor piecing on, you're going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage to Reapers. Particularly like the Ravager there and the Banshees, they don't stand a chance. Brutes, oh forget about it. So yeah, it's a pretty good class. But the shield is a bit weird. It's like I've seen people get killed because they're trying to get down there. I've seen people get killed because they're trying to use it to block stuff, and honestly, like most of the time, just forget about it, just run. Or if you're gonna use it, just like slam it down and then like do that and run. Because you don't want to be, you want to like block like the charge of a brute or the first shot of a Ravager, just something like that, and then you just want to get out of there. You don't want to be trying to be fucking Captain America and like block everything. Swarms out of here. What was I going to say next? Can't remember. I'm still fuming at the last round we had. I mean, this guy was just that terrible that I had to send him a message, and Graham did as well. It's really hard to find good teammates on this game for gold. And a lot of people that go in the gold will just... I mean, obviously the low N7 rating doesn't mean a lot because you can... I mean, I've been on like 270 for like a couple of weeks now because I haven't promoted anyone since that. There was that weekend event where to promote people. So, you know, it doesn't mean a lot, but usually the lower ranked people will have no... They'll have like a level 20 thing and they'll be like, okay, that's fine, but then they'll have like an Avenger and it's like doing no damage. I mean, they keep nerfing these weapons. They need to buff some of the older weapons because, like, the Harrier and the Typhoon, like, how the hell can an Avenger compare to that? Like, not in, yeah, recharge speed, but, you know, you're gonna do so much damage. Like an Avenger, not an Avenger, the Typhoon can take out most, like, bosses with, like, one clip. If you put the extended mags on it has, like, 200 rounds, so... pretty amazing. So yeah, buff some of the older weapons. I mean, some of them are absolutely useless, like the Incisor. I don't know if anyone's ever used that, but it's just... You don't even hurt people. You're just like shooting like air at them. I don't know why everyone's gone down here. This doesn't seem that laggy actually for Americans, which is nice. Oh, I'm gonna get executed there. Get away. Give me your shields. Yeah, completely lost track of thought. Oh yeah, basically it was a buff some of the older weapons. Stop nerfing the weapons as well. It's really annoying, like the Cryo nerf, because it was a good weapon, but it wasn't like you still had to know what you were doing a bit with it. You know, using it with a Geth Infiltrator. You've got the Hunter mode and you've got the proxy bombs, so you're doing like 35% more damage. Like not every class has that. So I don't know. I thought it was fine, to be honest. I mean, I think they already nerfed it when it first came out. Like they nerfed the Falcon. When did the Falcon? There was a Falcon on the. Was that when the game started? I honestly can't remember because at the time I got it, it had already been nerfed, so it was kind of annoying. I had to just watch it online and look how amazing it was. God, Jesus Christ. This Matic is not bad for this class, but as you can see, it's not really doing a lot of damage. And this is a Matic 9 as well. I think if I had armor piercing rounds or incendiary ammo, that'd be nice. But I keep putting all my high levels like equipment on, and then I get into a game. And we had this game earlier on Firebase, White or Glacier, I can't remember, and we were against Geth, and one of the hunters glitched out for about 10 minutes, and we couldn't hurt it, but it could hurt us, so we just had to quit the game. And we all, like, you know, me and Graham lost like Cyclonic Modulator 3, armor piercing round 3, stuff like that. So stuff like that happens, and there's a glitch. It's not a good glitch. I'm not saying do or anything, but it's happened to me twice in the past few days where you'll charge an enemy and it'll lag and you'll die and you won't get any invincibility frames, and then when you get revived, or if you get revived, you start bouncing around like when you walk in, and then you'll eventually, if you walk on, you'll like start walking on top of like low cover, like say like that there, what I'm aiming at, like that vent, and then you'll like walk over here and then you'll bounce off it sort of, and you'll start flying into the air. And when it happened to me It happened to me on Firebase Reactor, and I went through the top of the map and came out underneath it like a bloody, I don't know, like a side scroll, like Mario or something like that you used to. So that was annoying. I couldn't help my team, I couldn't do anything, I was just sat there. I was like getting hurt, but I wasn't dying, which was weird. I'm guessing it's like the game trying to sort of stop you doing it or something weird like that by making you get hurt, but it's like, I didn't want to get up there. And then it was on Thessia, Firebase Goddess, it happened again, and what happened? Oh yeah, I took some footage on my phone, I might upload it. I went up in the air, like started bouncing off all the cover and that, and then I was just up in the air floating about, and I was getting hurt over and over again. I kept going down, but every time I went down I would just get instantly revived and then I would be on the roof again. Which, I mean, it probably sounded good, but no, you can't do anything. Your screen is like shaking all over the place, like worse than that. You can't really aim down any of your powers or anything. Like, it's really, really bizarre why it happens. But it's only happened with Vanguard classes, so I'm guessing it's something to do with like the charge being glitchy and stuff like that. Which it already is pretty weird, because, you know, sometimes it'll work, sometimes you'll go through walls and stuff like that. Really, really need to sort it out. Stop nerfing your weapons and sort your actual, you know, your gameplay flaws out. BioWare, it'd be very nice. They really need to start the matchmaking as well. Like, there must be people from the UK playing this game. In the past like month or so, I must have played with about 5 UK people. Everyone else has been from America, and God damn it, get down there. It really does make the game hard as hell to play. If they're on my host, they go down a lot, and if I'm on their host, I go down a lot. And nothing you can do. Like, you'll be around a corner and you'll get hit by Angelina Jolie Marauder bullets that just curve around and stuff like that. You'll think you'll be safe, but then no. What the hell are you doing? I don't know where the hell the ammo packs are on this map, so I'm just going to have to use that. Yeah, this map is kind of, I don't know, I don't really like it. I like Rio, I thought that was a pretty good map, nice and open. Some defensible areas, and London I only played once, but it didn't look too bad, didn't look amazing. None of the maps are that good except for like Glacier. I quite like Dagger and Hydra as well. Those are like the 3 maps that I like to play. Don't like Reactor. Don't like what the hell's that map called? Condor or whatever the Paladin one is. Well, I actually recorded some Geth Infiltrator with a Cryo on Reactor, but then the file was all that was syncing the audio and that, so I was like, give up on that. So that was probably the last chance you were going to see Cryo gameplay, and unfortunately you won't see it now, and I've gone down. I get myself up. That is embarrassing. Too busy talking and not enough concentrating. Yeah, this gun does not a lot of damage. This gun in Mass Effect 2 was like ridiculously good, but in this game they've definitely toned the damage down a bit. Same with the phalanx as well, I think. Although I think they did increase the fire rate, because that gun used to be like kind of like the Khan effects. What is left? Get away from me. What wave are we on? 9. This has gone pretty quick. Might have to do more live commentaries by myself. Although I hate playing by myself because, like I said, everyone's from the US, and you know, no communication doesn't really help. I'll grab this. That's a lot of enemies down there, and there's banshees all over the place apparently. Get out the way, stupid Batarian bartender bitch. I should really walk backwards, shouldn't I? Oh, teammates, you're gonna have to do something. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was another thing, yeah, they need to, fucking hell. That's bad, I should have got my shield out. But I don't use Metagel because my supply is running quite low, especially after those last few games I played. But yeah, they need to sort out the... Oh, what the hell's killed me there? I think I just got killed by acid. Oh shit, I better help this guy up. Snap freeze him. That's actually a question. I wonder if does the snap freeze effect stack? Like if he used one and I used one, would that weaken it 100%? Because that might be a little bit overpowered. Although I'm not complaining. When you get crap weapons like this. But yeah, if I can finish my thought, they need to sort out the sync kills or the insta kills, whatever the hell you want to call them, because they happen. Oh shit. Oh god, I thought I had my shield back. I hate when that happens. That's another thing I need to sort out. Lots of things I need to sort out if I can actually get a chance to say what they are. So yeah, they need to fix the HUD thing when you get hurt, because sometimes you'll get glitched where you'll have like blood all over your screen, and your sound will go like muted, like you're about to die and that, but you'll be absolutely fine, like you'll have full health and full shield. And then as you saw there, that was like the complete opposite, where I had no shields, I had like half of one bar, and yet my screen was totally fine. Like I thought I was at full health. Like that needs to be sorted. And yeah, with the sync kills or the insta kills, insta kills, whatever the hell you want to call them, they need to sort them out, because like brutes and atlases will like choke slam you through walls and cover, which is annoying. Banshees and phantoms. Like I had one yesterday on Firebase Hydra, where a banshee like creeped up on me. I say creep because I couldn't hear it, I couldn't see it. It didn't hit me in the back with anything. So like normally they'll like, you know, they'll slap you or whatever you want to call it, and then you're like, oh shit, there's a banshee, and you roll out the way. But this one just like, it crept up on me, and I was just walking like this, like shooting a marauder or something. Like, it was on the Firebase Hydra, walking down the like catwalk where the ammo is, and like the waterfall is on that side or whatever the hell it is. So just like walking around my own business, just shooting like a marauder, and all of a sudden I get like a huge like lag spike thing. Or you know, I thought it was a lag spike, and it turns out it's a bloody banshee that's grabbed me without doing anything else. Like normally they have to melee you, or you have to like jump right into them for them to do it. But this one just, the Ninja Pro Dead Silence, walks up to me and grabs me. So that needs, like, they need to sort out like when you can get grabbed and that, because getting grabbed without knowing the enemy's even there is complete bullshit. And also they just need to improve the range on the grab. By like improve it, I mean like don't make it bigger. Jesus Christ, don't do that. Like they can grab you from about where that husk is, probably even further. If you run past a banshee or a phantom, you could be about a meter that Batarian and you'll get dragged back towards it. It's absolutely horrendous. Like they just want to make the boss enemies so cheap, especially phantoms. I mean, phantoms are like the bane of your existence on this game. Look at that, I dodged that. But it hit me still. Oh shit, oh come on! I always forget that that does damage over time. I always just think that they only have that Biotic blast thing. Freeze everything! Oh god, if we go down here it's fine, we got the credits, although it's only silver, so it would be a bit, you know, embarrassing. Silver is a bit too easy compared to gold. Like, I think there needs to be, I don't know, either buff silver a bit or nerf gold a bit, because it seems like people are coming from like silver and probably like I'll be a bit the same way. I'm like, oh, silver's really easy, and then I'll go into gold and I'll just get, you know, you're not ready for it. A lot of the weapons and powers that work in silver just don't work in gold. Oh, Jesus Christ, everyone's down. Freeze! I need ammo, but I can't get over there. Oh shit, get in there. What killed the Banshee? The Ice Age! Oh, I didn't even get the kill. 25 minutes, that's poor. Sorry, although I only played that map once, so that didn't really help. You need to know where your ammo packs are. Unless you've got a Typhoon in which you can just shoot forever. It's great. I'll see how much credits I've got after that, and if I don't have enough for a premium pack, I'll play another game. $30,000, I don't think that's enough. Damn it! Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, I'll play another game, so I might record that. So anyway, yeah, bye.